It is the Sunday of Extra Life United. The results on Fall Guys came back. I did not place top 16. Surprise, surprise. I placed 48 out of almost 200 participants. So I think for somebody who doesn't really play Fall Guys that much, that's very good. Especially with the RNG that I was getting in regards to survivor levels and whatnot. And bear with me for a moment. I am gonna just pop open my Twitch on my laptop and just post a link to some social media because I am trying to I'm trying to raise some more money for Extra Life. So far, on my donor page, participant page, we've reached over $100, which is amazing. We've reached over $100 in fundraising for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. So that is so cool, so great. There is my Twitch on my laptop, poppity pop. And I'll just throw it on Twitter. And I'm just going to be like, streaming more for Extra Life. Boom, boom, and that. Tweet. And then I'm also just going to pop in here. I'm gonna just say, boom. I'm streaming me unboxing some Transformers, then playing Rogue Legacy if anyone wants to hang out. Exclamation point. Oops, I forgot to. There's my Twitch. Alright. Sent the message, forgot to include the link to my Twitch. That's fine. Okay. So, as I said, today I'm going to be unboxing some Transformers. On Friday, my sister and I were running errands, and we went to a Target that I don't normally go to. Hello, Princess. Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi? Minna. Minna. Hey. Come say hi. Come say hi. Come say hi. Come say hi. Or do you... She's camera... Oh, wait, you can see her. You can see her. I've been working on training her to get up on my lap, but I guess she doesn't want to come up today. That's fine. That's fine. So, we went to a super Target. Normally we go to one by Woodfield Mall, because we're like, oh, this is the closest Target to us, and usually we have to run errands in that area anyway. We went to a different one because I was looking for something in particular, which was out of stock at our usual Target. So we went, and as always, my rule is if I go to a place that sells Transformers, I'm going to look at the Transformers and see if I can find any. And I got a pretty good haul. So first up, as you can see from the side of the box, this is a Studio Series Bumblebee Starscream. So for those of you unfamiliar with Transformers, they do a toy line called the Studio Series where they make toys that are like really accurate to the various Transformers movies. So, and for those of you who don't know, Starscream is my absolute favorite Transformer. I am obsessed with Transformers. You can see my little my little Devastator on my desk. I say little, he's like 2 feet tall. I love Transformers. I actually have a Decepticon tattoo. I love them. And Starscream is my favorite character across the franchise. So I'm really excited. I didn't realize that Starscream was part of the Bumblebee Studio Series line. Like, I knew they made, Bumblebee, Optimus Prime, what was it, Shatter and Dropkick were the Decepticon bounty duo. So I knew they made them in the Studio Series. I did not realize that they made Starscream, though. So that was a really cool find to just see. I already pulled. Actually, we'll use the itty bitty scissors. And I put Rogue Legacy out in the background, so there's like a little bit of background music. So hopefully you don't mind it being kind of repetitive. But yeah, so this looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna bother transforming Starscream, because like if we look at the back of the box, his jet mode, it's the Cybertronian jet mode, and it just looks awful. Like, you can see all the kibble underneath of, like, his legs and stuff just fitting under there, and I'm like, that seems not, he's not gonna get displayed in jet mode anyway, and it's like, at this point, I've already purchased almost 20 different Starscreams, and, you know, every time I like buy a Transformer, I do transform it at least once before it goes onto the display shelf. So I'm not gonna bother with Starscream on stream though, just because he's ugly. His jet mode ugly. His robot mode actually looks beautiful. So I'm very excited about that. So I'm just gonna clip off all these little plastic twist ties. Got kind of a lot. They've been like cutting down on the plastic in the packaging for these, so it's interesting to see that they like, oh my god, up here too, they've really strapped him in. They're like, oh, he's gonna get shooketh while in transit. All right, let me see if I can, there we go. All right, yeah, that's all the plastic bits off. He's got a nice amount of heft to him. Yeah, he's about a Voyager size. There's class sizes to Transformers toys, so I guess he's a Voyager. And he's... Oh, thank you! Thank you for the follow. So here he is. Maybe my webcam can decide to focus on him. There we go. So you can see there's actually pretty nice detailing in his face and arms. He's my boy. As I was mentioning, I didn't know they even made him in the this is the Bumblebee Studio Series Starscream. I didn't even know he was in that series. And yes, I'm doing the makeup Instagram influencer makeup thingy. There we go. Flipping myself. Yeah, so he's actually got some really nice detailing, and like there's his back, got his little Decepticon sigils on the wings. It looks like he doesn't have the best articulation. Like his legs, he's got one of these kind of just like pivot joints at the hips. Oh, you got the Ghostbusters Ectotron? Oh, I'm jealous. I don't have a Dinobot. I'm trying to collect the Beast Wars that are coming out now. I'm opening some of those in a bit. And yeah, so Transformers, they're doing this series of crossovers. They've done like Ghostbusters, X-Men, and there was another one, I think. Star Wars, thank you. Yeah, so basically they're like taking iconic vehicles from other media franchises and turning them into Transformers. Oh, Back to the Future! They have a Back to the Future one that looks super cool. Yeah, like, those are cool, but those are really hard to get, because if you don't get the pre-orders, then good luck. Yeah, it looks like we don't have rotation on the hands. They just kind of pivot there. Yeah, the knees are just straight up, forward, backward. There's no lateral movement. But since we do have lateral movement up in the hip, that will be okay for my display purposes. Okay, so his shoulder, again, it's just like a simple up-down pivot, and then up here he can move his arm in and out. But yeah, nothing on the level of like the masterpieces, or even some of like their regular default toys have been really good on articulation lately. So, but I mean, this is one where you're going for the screen accuracy more so than the articulation and like playability. So, I'll take it. And you know what, Hasbro, I will give Hasbro credit. They've been doing a lot of effort to give like every toy possible ankle articulation. So that way, you know, you can display them with their legs like a little bit apart. And This, like, not being able to, like, bend his leg in a little bit is gonna drive me nuts, but that's fine. But the ankle articulation, you can, you know, put him in more of an action pose, legs slightly apart, fighting sort of deal, and actually have them balance instead of just balancing on the edges, which is nice for my, again, display purposes. So Starscream will be going on my Starscream shelf. I've actually lost count of how many Starscreams I have. It's close to 20 now. Yeah, like the last count I think was like 17 or 18, but I have gotten some recently, so... yeah, that's my Devastator in the background. That's the Combiner Wars. Actually, technically it's the Unite Warriors one. It's the Japanese one. I bought it when I was living in Japan. I made some small hobby shop owner's day when I came in and I bought like $500 worth of Transformers. He was like, yo, I like this foreigner. It was really funny because, like, after I checked out, I turned around and there was this, like, Decepticon sigil, like, magnet, and I was like, oh my god, I absolutely need that for my car, and, like, so I, like, picked it up, and I, like, turned around, I'm like, sorry, I want to buy this too, and the guy was just like, take it. He's just like, you just take it. So, that dude was a bro. We made each other's days, I think. Also, since this is a Studio Series, it comes with a backdrop, so you can, you know, display your figure. So this is like a Cybertron landscape. I'm not familiar enough to be able to distinguish what part of Cybertron this is from this image. I don't know, probably like Icon or something. I don't know, but yeah, and, you know, he's got his little stage, so you can be like, Starscream on display. We're not keeping the display. We're just not going to do that, I don't think. So, Starscream can chill here. Alright, number 2 of 3. I've got Ractonite. It's one of the new Beast Wars line. He is a Predacon fossilizer. Good morning. I hope you enjoy me talking about Transformers and geeking out while you cook breakfast. Yeah, like, I've watched pretty much all of the cartoons. I'm a little behind now because, I haven't kept up with some of the ones. And I've read some of the comics, but I'm nowhere near, like, the encyclopedic knowledge of other people. I'm like, I know, like, what regions of Cybertron are called. I can't recognize them terribly well. So I'm basically just gonna, like, Yeah. Oh, and I forgot to mention, so when I took I went to check out at Target, and, you know, so I had a couple Transformers on there, and, so I checked out, and, as I was checking out the, cashier, you know, she grabbed the Starscream and went to scan it, and she, like, just, like, held it for a moment, and she's like, oh, I love this. So, she I guess she's like a bit of a collector as well. And she's like, yeah, like I collect Voltron stuff. And I was like, yo, I love it. Hilarious. So that was just like a nice little moment where she's like, oh, I love it. Which was hilarious. All right, so if I could get this tape open, I'm gonna open Ractonite. So this is a fossilizer. So basically, they are they're like fossil Transformers. So, you know, he's very clearly again, I gotta get on the flipping. Okay, so he's a if we can focus, come on, webcam, you're better than this. Yeah, so he's a Styracosaurus fossil. And like the gimmick with the fossilizers is that they come apart and they form armor for other Transformers. So, actually, maybe I can just like kind of peg them into. No, Starscream doesn't have pegs. Okay, I'll peg them into the one I'll open next. Because I just looked at Starscream and I'm like, oh, the 5mm pegs, they're on everything. Like Transformers, brilliantly. All their toys, when they have pegs for like weapons and accessories, they keep them the same size, across the different toy lines, so that way you can mix and match the accessories. Oh, Ectotron's still available on Target. Okay, I might have to order that later. Might have to order that later today. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Again, they're like going nuts with these plastic twist ties. Alright. Okay, come on. Can I get you out now? 1, 2. There we go. Alright. So yeah, he's a little bony Styracosaurus man. And yeah, I guess the parts come off so you can, as I said, like turn them into armor. So let me see. Looking at the instructions now, because I'm like, I could play around and figure out how to do this myself. Okay, it looks like basically they have you transform him into beast mode, and then you can take beast mode apart to pull his body apart and make him into armor. Smart arrow, yeah, get it at Target. Sometimes I have really good luck of just like, you know, people pre-order things on like GameStop or whatever, and then you just go to Target and you find it at Target, and you're like, people don't think to look at Target as much. All right. So it's like, tilt his head for... Oh, okay. He's got like a little crest. So we push the crest down. I'm not even holding that part because it's, again, strapped in. All right. He's got a little tail. Okay. So it's got a little tail, which you put on here, and now he's got like a lance weapon. Little bone drill lance thingy. Alright, so we take that off after showing it off, and then his arms come off. And then we, I guess, they attach, okay, so then they attach on these pegs at his waist area. Okay. We flip the arm pegs back. Alright. Looks like flip these over. Alright. And then we pull off the head. Alright. Then off here. Okay. So yeah, basically in order to transform him into dinosaur mode, we are disassembling him. Yeah, okay. I believe I'm doing this right. Yep, tail. Tail goes out here. Alright. Wait, did I attach this on the wrong part? No, this was attached. No, it wasn't attached here. So these are... Is this supposed to... No, these are the front leg. These are the front legs. Oh, I see. I took these off. This goes here. Then plugs in here. So now we have our feetsies. And then I take the head, which somehow still has a piece of plastic on it. There we go. Alright, take the head, push that down in there, close it up, and then attach it. And we have a dinosaur. A Styracosaurus. Again, hand. There we go. Hand. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, let's see. So I guess, you know, you take off, like, his head is, like, supposed to be a shield, so I got a Cheetor here. got Cheetor, so, like, you know, you pop this. He's got a cool dinosaur shield, and then, looks like this guy... yeah, I'm trying to collect the Beast Wars ones, so I have a Cheetor, and then, I have a Black Arachnia. These are the only ones I've been able to find so far. So, I'm like so hyped that they decided to do like a, you know, they're doing new Beast Wars toys the first time in forever. It was so good. Like, I personally can like watch a show that has like bad art, so, you know, I understand that for at the time Beast Wars came out, like the CGI was pretty good because it was like the mid-90s. But sometimes it's hard to get people to watch it nowadays because they're like, this art is not good. And I'm like, listen, I know, but it's a good story. It's got great characters. So is it as simple as just taking that off? And okay, and I guess you're supposed to like, you just take the legs off, and then if you, yeah, okay, Cheetor's thumb is kind of in the way. Oh, there we go. So yeah, you know, you can give your other toys like, you know, dinosaur shield and sword. So I think the fossilizers are super cool. Yeah, I watched Beast Wars as a kid. I never followed the plot as a kid, but it was like the sort of thing I would watch because it was on Fox around the same time Digimon was. So I would like, you know, go to watch Digimon on Saturday mornings, and then I would end up watching Beast Wars too. I don't remember if it was on before or after. But yeah, so I think the fossilizers are a really cool concept. Like, one, they're dinosaur fossils, so I'm already here for that because I'm all for putting, you know, dinosaur action figures on display in my house. But I think like if I was a kid, I would love these. Yeah, thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Go play some games and win some money for the kids. Thanks, you too, Arrow. You have a good morning too. Yeah, so if I were a kid, you know, and I had Transformers, I would love these. Like, I loved Legos as a kid. I loved the ability to take things apart and, you know, rebuild them. And that's part of what appeals to me about Transformers is that you get two toys in one, really. You know, you get the beast or the vehicle mode, and then you get the robot. So that really appeals to me, and appealed to me as a kid. So it'd be just like, you know, like I would love to, you know, have this where it's like, oh, I can take these guys apart and power up my other figures. That's really cool. So we're gonna put him over here with my other Beast Wars guys, since I am just kind of collecting them on my desk until I have enough to justify clearing a space on one of my shelves. I guess I could put them... I got some shelves behind me. I guess I could put them on there eventually, but I like having them in reaching distance for play. All right, and the last one, which is the one I'm arguably most excited about, like even more excited than the Starscream, is I got him, the big bot, Optimus Primal. I almost walked past him at the Target. I didn't see him because the set of these were angled slightly away. I almost forgot about the collectible card in the Ractonite. Yeah, this series has got like little collector cards, so I got an Optimus Prime. At least it was another Black Arachnia. I've already gotten 2 Black Arachnias, so I don't need another Black Arachnia. Alright, let me get the plastic bits into the garbage. Okay, so Optimus Primal, leader of the Maximals. Yeah, so I was in the Transformer section. I was already hyped because I was like, they have a fossilizer, that's great. They have a Starscream, that's great. Actually, here we go, so you can still see him. I was like, yo, that's so exciting. And then I was like starting to walk away back towards my sister, and then for whatever reason, I just like turned to double check. I was like, I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything, so I just turned to glance back at the Transformers, and there was like 3 Optimus Primals sitting there, which I immediately was like, oh my goodness, I almost missed this big boy. How could I have? That would have just been terrible, because, like, you know, like, Optimus and Megatron, like, they're like big ticket items, you know, they're the leaders of their respective teams, so you're always gonna want to collect those guys, so, and they're always gonna sell well, you know, so, you know, they're always gonna sell well, because they're, you know, they're like the main characters, I guess. So here we have Optimus Primal. Let's get you out of your packaging, buddy. And he's got his dual swords. Love it. I mean, you can't do Optimus Primal without giving him his, like, dual Kirby swords. Let's get you out of here. Alright, then just disarm. Alright, that should be it. Alrighty. And then let's get your accessories pegged in, buddy, because, again, these are iconic. Alright. So, Optimus Primal. Yeah, this guy, he's got... Yeah, he does. Well, Optimus Primal does. Prime is usually depicted with a fireman's kind of axe. Like, he's got an axe and such. I think of it more of like a fireman's axe, but Optimus Primal, baby. Leader of the Maximals. With his 2 swords. Come on, camera, you can focus. Maybe. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Alright, I can already tell. Like, I didn't really play with the articulation on Fossilizer, but, like, as, like, just gonna look, like, Primal, he's got his, there we go. I'm like, his joint's a little bit stuck from being stuck in the packaging. He has gorilla arms, yeah. So, Peyton, since you're just coming in now, this is part of the Beast Wars line. So this is Optimus Primal, leader of the Maximals, not the Autobots. And so they all transform into, like, animal characters, sort of thing. So, yeah, actually, if you Beast Wars, yeah, the Maximals fight the evil Predacons. So I definitely recommend watching Beast Wars. It's a great show. Really good characters. Pretty good plot. Very nice. Peyton is all over this. Maximals, Beast Wars, Predacons. And actually, his hands open and close, which I appreciate. And he's got this little groove in here. So this is that 5mm peg I was talking about earlier, where all the Transformers toys across, like, the different toy lines all have these little pegs in them that are the same size, so you can swap, this new, buddy, I'm sorry to break this to you, but Beast Wars is, like, 25 years old. Beast Wars was on when we were kids. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if that blew your mind, Peyton. Okay, so showing off again. So this is Primal. He's the leader. He turns into a gorilla. Spoiler alert. We'll be transforming him into his gorilla mode shortly. This is Black Arachnia. She transforms into a Black Widow. And she's amazing. I love her. Great character. And this is... yeah, but that's her character, really. It is that. It's very good. And then this is Cheetor. He's also a Maximal. he's like they're like I guess he's like, you could describe him as like the Bumblebee of the group, where he's like the younger scout who's like less experienced but very energetic and kind of, yeah. And actually it's cool because the cheetah head, when I transform him into robot mode, that this is the actual cheetah head for the cheetah mode, which is cool. The new Beast Wars toys did a really nice job of incorporating stuff. So let's and I refer to Primal as Big Bot because that's what Cheater calls him. So he's like, "Hey, Big Bot, what we doing?" and stuff. It's cute. So let's figure out how to transform you into beast mode. Okay. So, all right. Saying, all right. Okay, push these in together. All right, and then those come down. Let's see. Turn around 180 degrees. Looks like this opens up. Okay. Oh, let's see. It opens up even more. Potentially. Oh, wait, no. It's the front that opens up. Okay. Alright, yeah, this is saying, like, go down here. Alright. Alright, and then the chest should open up. In theory. How's this open up? So, trying to figure, oh no, still facing backwards. This opens up. Gotcha. Alright, this opens up like this. We flip the chest around to show the monkey chest. Then, let's see. Alright, pull up the head swap. Pull up the head swap. Fold the guns into the back cavity. Swivel this around so monkey head is showing. Like that, I guess? That seems to be right. It's having me do a lot of swiveling of the monkey head. Okay, so I'm holding it backwards. I'm holding it backwards. Like that. Then, I guess... Oh, pushing this back in, closing this up. Monkey head. Alright. Alright. That goes down like that. And then it has me swivel the... Theory? In theory, I should be able to swivel the bottom parts of the legs around. Because, yeah. Because the robot feet come up. And then... Oh, wait. Is it? Yeah. I think that was a whole leg swap. And... But looks like I can get these tucked up more? Maybe not? Maybe not? I don't think any Transformer canonically says that, unfortunately. That'd be hilarious. Why are you not going down all the way? Alright. Oh, okay. So, that knee articulation I was appreciating earlier is to get... Oh, come on. Yeah! There we go. Oh my goodness. Sometimes when you pull toys out of the box, they're a little stiff from being in the packaging and not having been played with yet, so... Alright. Yeah, he's definitely, like, a little bit stiff. But oh my gosh, I know your hand can pivot because I just pivoted the other one. Come on. My hands are like a little bit sweaty now, so I'm just like, oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Boom. Boom. And he's a gorilla. So, yeah, only like minimal poking out of the robot mode in the back. And honestly, I could have just mistransformed him. Because like I'm looking and I'm like, I don't see that like the back plate like clips down better than I have it, so oh, I guess if I angle him a little bit more upwards like that, I guess. There we go. That's a bit more of a monkey shape. So yeah, minimal robot mode exposure, which is pretty cool. Very nice. And that wasn't too bad of a transformation. Now that I've done it once, I can do it again. Because as a general rule of thumb, I like to just display my transformers in robot mode, so I'll probably just pop them back real quick. So yeah, very, very pleased. He's got, and again, like, they're doing a really good job. Like, the sculpting on this is pretty good. I mean, you can see, like, obviously all the fur details, but even in, like, the robot mode, like, the sculpting on the legs is nice. Alright, come on. Alright. It was hilarious. I'm just, like, looking at the instructions that they had for how to, you know, switch from the gorilla head to his face, and it was, like, a million things. I'm like, what? If I can get his little guns out. There, 1 and 2, boom, boom. Alright. Got his robot mode chest out. I don't think I got his head ticked in the way. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. How do I get this tucked in as tightly as possible? Alright. That? Good enough? Yeah, good enough. Alright. And then... And I love, so in the show, like, a very iconic part of his transformation is that his legs do the full turnaround. So I'm really happy that it's part of the transformation for the actual toy. That's pretty cool that they kept that included. Alright. And, there we go. Alright. There we go. Now his arms are clicking up into place. His shoulder pads. That's his hand fell off, but that's okay because there we go. That's a nice thing about Transformers, is that because these are designed for children to play with them, it's kind of hard to like actually permanently break them. Alright. So we got him back into bot mode. So I'm just gonna slap his swords in his hands and switch over to some Rogue Legacy. Yeah, I'm very excited about these Transformers. Very excited for the Beast Wars line. I'm hoping I can get more of the Beast Wars line, because they have released and are going to release more characters that I like. So like Megatron in this series is a Tyrannosaurus Rex, so obviously I need him. Boop. And then I want more of the Maximals. Like Rhinox is probably my favorite Maximal, so I love him. I know Air Razor, she's like an eagle, is out, so again, that'd be cool too. Alright, now, let's see, in theory I should just click on this, and then, in theory, where's my Rogue Legacy? Let me see, main, Change capture. Rogue Legacy. Next. Done. Maybe. Unless it looks like it's not gonna show my stream. I thought it would just be as simple as like changing my thingy. Okay, no. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna end, and then I'm gonna change my capture, and then put it right back up in 30 seconds. So let's do that. End.